Fuck Jerry Jones,
Speaking
dude.
Speaking of all these trades that could be, or that specific trade, the trade deadline is coming up in less than 2 weeks. It is November the 4th. There's quite a bit of rumors floating around out there. Some of them do have some credibility to them, like Max Crosby to the Cowboys, potentially a couple of trades for the Chiefs. There's some other ones out there that have some real credibility, but as we know with the NFL, it's rare that big things happen around the trade deadline. That stuff usually happens at the end of the season or right before the season starts. So
Yeah,
don't get your hopes up. It does not happen during the season for the NFL, not for impactful players. But something that will impact you is going to be fantasy football in NFL Week 8. I hope your teams are doing good. So I'm coming at you with five players that you need to start, and five players that you need to sit this week. I'm going to start off with my stardom here at quarterback, coming off of a big week, going up against one of the league's worst defenses. We just talked about him. Go ahead and start. Bo Nix had
ew.
had a really good week last week. Expect him to have another good week because the Cowboys defense is bad. I'm going to go a little backup running back action that you need to start this week. It's Chicago Bears running back Kyle. I'm going to butcher this last name. Mongangai.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mongangai.
The guy everybody's been picking up in fantasy.
DeAndre Swift, he's still a backup, but his role has been increasing. If you're picking him up, you're probably stashing him, waiting. It seems like DeAndre Swift has picked up a little knock. I think Kyle's gonna end up getting quite a bit more work this week. He's a very good receiving back, works very well in that system. I'd say go ahead and start him.
Bold.
On the
Will it
same,
turn out like my Kenny Gainwell pick from last week?
maybe it might. Um,
15 total yards.
Keep in mind that the Bears are also going to be playing against the Ravens. It's one of the worst. It is
Yeah.
the worst, statistically, the worst defense in the entire NFL. It doesn't
Kenny
matter that they're
Gainwell was
getting.
going up against the Bengals.
It doesn't matter that Lamar Jackson is coming back. He doesn't play defense. So while we're starting backup running back Kyle, whatever his last name is, I'm going to butcher it
McGonan
again.
guy?
Mangana
McGonan
guy.
guy.
Go ahead and start Rome Odunze, wide receiver for the Bears as
Dome
well.
Doze.
Dome Dunze. And I'm actually just going to go a little bit back to back here. We've had two Bears, so I'll give you another Bronco to throw in there with Bo Nix. Go ahead and start Troy Franklin. Got his one of a big touchdown last week. Expect him to get at least one more this week with a handful of catches to go along with it.
Bo Nix has got a lot of people spread it out to. Mims had a good game last week too, man.
Yep. Yep. This week it's going to be Troy Franklin again. And the final start here, we're going tight end. A guy that Sean would not be very happy with me bringing off his all-time sit-em list, but I'm going with it.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Give me a Kyle Pitts week. The Falcons are facing the Dolphins. Technically, they have one of the best pass defense rankings per their
Per
whatever
their
stat. I don't know. Go watch the film. They suck. They suck in all facets.
So look, I have
Kyle Pitts game.
in the Dynasty League, I have Troy Franklin on my taxi squad. And I have Debo and Garrett Wilson, who are questionable right as of right now.
Debo's expected to play. We'll get to that here in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, you just answered my question. I'm not going to start Troy Franklin over Debo.
You're going to start Debo knowing that Jaden Daniels is out against the
Mariota
Kansas City
throws it.
Chiefs defense.
Listen, all right, dude.
Troy Franklin's your guy.
You've
We'll get
burned
to
me
this.
before. You fuck.
We'll get to you burned me many times as well. Life goes on. Let's
I'm
get to the
trying to
situms
win.
here. Let's get to the situms here. This is actually a big situm list. All right, there's some stuff in here that you need to pay attention to. So we're going to start off at quarterback. The Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott is going up against one of the best defenses in the entire NFL. They're going to be slinging the ball quite a bit and throwing it out there, but I think he's going to have a horrid day against the pass rush and very good DBs. Patrick Surtain, or Surtain, however you want to say it, is going to be locking whoever is on his side. He's not going to follow, but he's going to be locking up CD when he's head up there, and he's going to be locking up Pickens when he's head up there. So do not expect Dak
You're
Prescott
lying.
to have a great day.
Pickens will throat chop him, and he'll be all right.
Listen, the receivers may have like CD and George Pickens may have good days. Dak Prescott will not. He's going to be throwing some picks.
Make that make sense.
Running back. Running back, we are going with bench Christian McCaffrey.
Oh my God. What is
Running
what?
back for the
What?
49ers. He is
What?
the only thing that has been going right for the 49ers so far this year. Well, guess what? They're going up against a Texans defense who just got absolutely throttled by the Seattle Seahawks. With it doesn't matter if they have Sam Darnold or Mac Jones back there, they're still missing a lot of weapons at receiver. George Kittle's still out. Maybe he's back this week. That's still up in the air. Doesn't really matter. Go ahead and make a lock for Christian McCaffrey to sit on your bench. He's going to get tore up this week by that Texans defense. One of the best
That
in the league.
McCaffrey is unsittable right now, dude. There's not a
I'm
chance someone who
telling you
has
right
him on
now to
their
sit him.
roster is going to put him on the bench.
Telling you right now to sit. We'll get to receivers here. First receiver out of Miami, it is Jalen Waddle. Go ahead and sit him. He's really their only receiving option outside of Darren Waller, who also left halfway through the game last week. But Tua is playing so bad right now. Realistically, we're just waiting for McDaniel to get fired at the head coach position. Jalen Waddle's going to have another bad week, especially with the Dolphins playing against the Falcons. Start Kyle Pitts, bench Jalen Waddle. Next guy to throw on your bench over here. He's had two pretty solid weeks back to back for the first time this season. It is AJ Brown. Go ahead and put him on your bench and do not plan to start him. They do play against the Giants. It is a home game. I expect with as bad as they've been running the ball with Saquon Barkley, that they'll want to go ahead and manage this game more than they have so far this season with any other game. And they'll be running the ball quite a bit, trying to get to those push zones. So go ahead and sit AJ Brown.
I think Sirianni is the type of coach that makes it a point to run Saquon versus old team.
Yes, that as well. Final sit here, a guy who has had a breakout season. I believe he is a rookie playing for not a very good offense. He is a shining light in this offense as they try to get things moving in the right direction. It is tight end Harold Fannin for the Cleveland Browns. He's been fantastic so far this year, but he is going up against what has been
He's
growing
been
as a
kind
very
of
good
mid since the
defense.
opening couple weeks. He's also competing for looks with David Njoku. Njoku's like still out there. So
Njoku is still out there. I was looking at Harold Fannin's stats earlier, and they were really strong. Um, I can't spell his name right. Let me just go
F
ahead
A
and
N
look up.
N I N.
Yeah, I missed the double N. I mean, he's only had he in the last 3 weeks he had a game for 11 points, 15 points, and then 7.5 against Miami. Like you're going to take that for starting tight end. But go ahead and bench him again. The
Your
Patriots defense has been rising,
your
and
situms are surprisingly like guys that were drafted very high. Like I don't know if realistic outside of AJ Brown who's had known struggles already this season. Like I don't know if you can Waddle might be a little bit more reasonable, but like sit McCaffrey, dude. Like
hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
if you're
Sometimes
drafting him in that position, I just don't know like who you have available to sit him for. But
I mean,
Go off King.
if you're
It's your
drafting,
just the tips. It's your
it's
tip.
mine. It's my tip. Listen, if you're drafting Christian McCaffrey, that means that you also had a pretty high pick, probably top five, which means that you had plenty of opportunities to also get some additional guys in there. Running backs were going surprisingly very late into the rounds this year, at least from what I was able to see in the multiple drafts that I was in. So um, you should still have some other options out there. The running back that I told you to pick up, he's still available in a lot of leagues, at least up into this Wednesday's waiver wire. So hey, there's some guys out there to go and pick up and be ready for.